Year 2023, January 6th, and it's a Friday. Finally, get to take a break. And usually I have like my little sawable pillow, like in the frame, but I think I want to just change it up a bit. So I have this little stress ball that I got a few years back. Yeah, nothing too special about it. Anyways, today's card of the day was Four of Swords. So today I did something interesting where usually I draw a card and then I read on what the card means and then I go about my day. Today, however, I drew the card. I know what the card is, but I did not search up what the card means because I want to see if it's like, because like the previous few days, it's like, I don't know, just like a lot of things are quite coincidental where it's like I feel like my day was essentially like determined by whatever card I read. And I think I didn't really like that. So today I chose another approach where I do know what card I got, but I don't know what the meaning behind the card is. Because yeah, I'm just not familiar with the card, so there's no way for me to know anyways. I know the art, and the first impression that I had for the card, Four of Swords, is that it's pretty threatening. It looks pretty, doesn't look that good. Um, it's like four swords. It's like above the sky pointing down. It feels like they're gonna drop and like kill someone, which made me feel kind of like, yeah, like a sense of danger, I guess. But now that now that it's like approaching the end of the day, and I read the meaning of it. It says mental security, actually. Retreat, rest, peace, good organization of ideas, practical spirit. So, yeah, this is completely opposite to what I thought it meant. I thought it's like today is gonna be like kind of a crappy day. Like, what did I have before? Like five. I think I had like Five of Cups the other day. Was it Five of Cups for like January 3rd or something? But yeah, where it was just like I just like started spewing a lot of like negative energy. But this time it seems that it's pretty good. And it did go kind of mediocre, I guess. Like at work, there honestly wasn't anything going on. It was just me going to sleep, like for basically most of the afternoon shift. So, I mean, nothing really ever happens at my work, anyways. So yeah, there's that. And after coming back, I originally planned to go to like a steakhouse to have some to because today was payday, so I was like thinking about getting like eating something good for today, but the wait time was like 1.5 hours. I th- I don't know why were just like so many people at the restaurant, but yeah, it was just like way too long. So I gave up on there and went somewhere else instead. I still had a good meal. I had some pizza, and there were like some like truffle fries, and there were these like crispy potato skins that tasted really good. But yeah, I didn't really get to go to where I originally wanted to go, but it was still good nonetheless. Maybe that's what it means for peace and rest. Rest in terms of sleeping on a job, and peace means just feeling okay with my second option, I guess. I don't know. Also mentions mental security. I guess it just means like a lot of like confidence, or just like yeah, just like confidence in myself, where I'm not like worrying about things as much. I think it was kind of like that today. Uh, Especially when like I mentioned yesterday that it was like an opportunity came up to me, right? Well, never really came up to me, but it's there, and I can like go sign up for it. Basically, I have to go through like some like what do you call it, like interviews and stuff, and see how it goes. I have to like prepare for it. I actually have tried to apply for the thing before, and it didn't go through that well. I didn't even get like an interview, so I'm pretty sure I got shut down like immediately in the beginning. But this is like a second opportunity, and they're like basically looking for people again. So it's like, you know what, I'll just try again. And the first time I was like very nervous about it. I had to like a lot of things I kind of had to like rush towards the end of the deadline. I almost didn't make it. And the things and the kind of like the thing that I made, like one of the requirements was like I had to like make something to kind of show myself off, and I made it. And honestly, I'm not really happy about it because I feel like I wasn't like putting my best self. Not really my not no not like not putting my best self, but like this the self the me that I presented, I felt was just like too fake. It just wasn't me, I guess. So I wasn't happy about that. The entire experience honestly was just like very stressful. It also like took me like ages to finalize on what I wanted to do. Uh, and I still ended up doing something that I didn't really exactly like wanted to fully commit, I guess. That I wasn't really happy with the end result anyways. But this time, I think I am a lot more nonchalant, like kind of chill with it. Not really too worried about it because I am like, you know, I don't know. I think I'm just in a better mind state right now. You know, mental security and a good organization of ideas. I don't know. I haven't really thought about what I want to make for this thing yet. So maybe I should take this opportunity and like start thinking about it. Like unlike last time where I basically had to rush everything in the last like 3 days essentially. This time I can like try to like plan ahead a bit more and get more ideas going and not make it like last time where it just like very stressful and just felt horrible all around. It was also very messy last time as well because there were just like, you know, especially when doing like creative work, I think it's very easy where it's like, oh, there are so many ideas that you want to like put into a singular thing, but it obviously can't fit all these things. It's like kind of impossible to fit everything into something that you're like kind of showing off to people, like to other people in like a more like a professional manner. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes. Honestly, I'm not expecting much. Still, I don't expect myself to be, you know, to basically get chosen or even get an interview this time. But I think it's good for me to just go for it anyways. You know, in terms of mental security, I think this is what it means, where I just feel not pressured anymore, like about myself. Because before, I think the reason I felt so stressed about it was because I like at the beginning I really did not I really did not enjoy my current job. Like I hated it and I wanted to get out of it like as almost as soon as possible. And then when the opportunity presented itself, I thought it was like I saw it as my only opportunity to like change my life for the better. Well, obviously it didn't work out, so you know I was like not really devastated, but honestly I wasn't extremely happy about how it turned out. But this time, I think I'm a lot more accustomed to my current situation. Um, not exactly happy about it. I still don't want to stay like too long in this job, but I think I'm a lot more accepting of the situation, I guess is the best way to put it. I still don't plan on like keep working for long term though. I'm gonna quit after like I'm gonna work for another like 2 years and then I'm gonna quit for sure. But as of now, I think yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this. uh I think it's just the fact that, like, a lot of things seems a lot more certain in my life, that makes me feel a lot more secure about myself, especially with, yeah, especially with the finding a job thing, where it's like, yeah, in 2 years I am going to quit my job. Like, there's no doubt about that. Oh, I think it's also because, like, for my first thing that I did, like my first application, I was like so stressed, also because I was applying for something else at the same time. Yeah, I was like under like my parents' pressure. I was like applying to this business school, and goddamn, I had to like take my GMAT exam, and I had to like prepare for like the video interviews and stuff like that. It was like a lot of work. And I think so. There was basically a lot of things going on in my mind, and I was also kind of like new to my current job, so I was still getting accustomed to the lifestyle. A lot of things were going on. So yeah, it wasn't really the best time for me. That's why I had such a difficult time to do with all these things. But now, like with my job, it's basically kind of like I can just like mentally turn off and still kind of like just do okay at it, right? Like, honestly, there's not much opportunity in the job for me to like shine, quote unquote, like anyways. So yeah, it's just like 8 hours at work that kind of like just spent doing nothing. uh but I have this other thing that I kind of want to work on right now, and I'm not holding any good expectations, but I feel like it's good to just exercise my creative muscles a bit. uh haven't done that in a long while, so you know, it's a good opportunity. It gives me basically an excuse to like make something new for myself. Yeah. But yeah, four of swords. I don't know how to pronounce it anymore. Sword. Four of swords. I think it's swords. Let's see. What's the other meaning? There's like the reverse meanings: scientific rigidity, limitations of rational thought. Yeah, I mean, we're not really doing anything with reverse cars anyways, but limitations of rational thought. I wonder what that means. Does it mean I'm getting too emotional about it? That I'm not thinking this whole thing through? I don't know. I mean, at least I feel like compared to before, like my mind state right now is definitely a lot better. Where I feel like in my current my current condition is basically more fit to do this thing that I want to do than previously. There's like a lot less baggage and a lot less pressure for myself. Okay. What else happened today? Honestly, not much. I just kept doing my own things. It's just the usual stuff, and I think that's it. You know what? Maybe we can do this. I'm not gonna shuffle this time because this deck has been shuffled so heavily. I think I can just like keep drawing off the top and we'll be good. Okay. Let's actually keep this on the side. I want to do just an extra tarot card reading for myself in terms of like how. So yesterday, what was it? It's like how I should approach making this thing. Maybe today we can like have the tarot card help with the theme. What kind of theme do I want to make my little project to be? It's very specific. It's basically trying to draw some inspirations from the tarot cards, not exactly a reading. Ooh, Ace of Swords. What does that mean? Truth, courage, vision, insight, power, triumph, accomplishment, irresistible force, cutting through to the heart of the matter, on a roll, and needed a change. Yeah, I guess the atmosphere around this project that I kind of want to work on is looking pretty good, especially in terms of like, what was it? It's like about truth. Yeah, about truth and courage. I think are basically, to me, those are basically the keywords here, where I want to present like my true self. Because before, with my previous project, I was like basically putting on a character. I was like basically, I felt very insincere with what I made. But this time, I think I'm gonna focus more on presenting my true self, like who I am actually, rather than like just trying to do it like my project should not be a means to an end. I should treat it like just as any like project I would actually make, like for myself. Let's see. Needed change. Yeah, I think this basically kind of reflects on my current situation, where, you know, this project is something new, something refreshing for me, like for my life. So yeah. Let's look at what the sword and the ace means in this situation. Let's see. It's the air element. It's about worry, illness, trouble, strife, the power of words, truth, fairness, objectivity, and boundaries. Okay. And the ace of it. What does it mean? The ace. Beginnings, early days, baby steps. The potential of the whole. Very interesting, because like it starts with worry and illness and trouble and strife. So yeah, I thought this was like a very negative like minor arcana like suit. But no, for Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords that I drew specifically were honestly quite positive. So instead of like beginning to worry, I'm actually like cutting through the worriness, I suppose. You know, I'm trying to basically on a path of, you know, becoming more truthful with my with myself, going through the trouble and strife that I have encountered in the past, and kind of like basically an opportunity for me to get over them. Very interesting stuff. I think that's about enough for today. Yeah, very interesting. I'm honestly very excited to see how it's gonna go. I'm gonna go like plan my stuff now and see how the project is gonna turn out. Yeah, that's it. Bye.